Greetings, folks. Greetings from Wild Dog Farm. My name is Alan, and this is my girlfriend's farm, and I'm lucky enough to get to live here. So, I have recently purchased a new toy. This is the AR Wing, and I can't remember who the actual manufacturer is, but there's two people making essentially the exact same thing, or two companies. This one is the AR Wing, and the other one is called the Recruit, and the Recruit is made by ReadyMade RC, and I would have purchased the Recruit. There's a little outrigger here kind of thing for an FPV camera, but there's also a place in here, and you have different nose cones you can put on to handle different cameras. And most people, I think the way this is designed is so that you can have your high resolution camera here that's doing the recording to the SD card, and then you've got a place over here for your FPV camera. But I'm currently running a runcam 2, which not only does the high-res SD part really well, but it also has a video out for FPV, and it's got very low latency, so I'm not really giving up anything. I don't really need this piece over here. All right, so just to go over the build real quick, there's a runcam 2. This is my FPV transmitter here, which is the just a generic Hobby King. Don't even know the brand, but it's a switchable 25 200 watt 600 milliwatt, and I've got it set for 600 milliwatts for flying a long range out here. And I'm powering that off of its own 2-cell here. The runcam is running on its own battery. I was going to power that off the same 2-cell, but I decided, why have so many wires? So it's got its own battery. It's charged up. And this is just a little voltage thing I'm going to probably keep in there. The Recruit from ReadyMade RC is exactly this plane, but it comes with a little micro stabilizer that goes in here, and I have seen videos of people launching that thing. You turn on the stabilization and you just throw it in the air and it just climbs out all by itself. It levels itself and climbs out. There's nothing to launching it. One of the reasons I got this one is because I wanted something I could easily hand launch out here. You obviously can't, I don't have a runway really for anything with landing gear. I've got a few other planes I bought that are just, I'm a little bit scared to hand launch them because they're big and heavy. But this one's a nice size and weight for hand launching. So hopefully that's going to go well. It's been a long time since I've flown. Most people would call this a post Maiden flight. I think I'm going to call it a pre-Maiden video. Thank you, a pre-Maiden video. I'm going to call this a pre-mortem video because it's just from past experience. And so anyway, the receiver I'm running in here goes to this Turnigy guy over here. That is a really cool radio. This thing only costs, I don't know, a little over $100, and it does more than a freaking $1,000 radio from Spectrum, or it seems to. Right now, I've got this is my rates, and this is my expo. And I can adjust them in flight, like that. And it's just freaking awesome because I've got a lot of expo in it right now. I've never flown a wing before, and I hear that's the thing to do, but I can adjust it while I'm flying. It's got telemetry built in. Gosh, you can't really see it good out here in the can't see it at all out here in the sun or in the daylight. But it's got telemetry built in, and it came with a whole bunch of sensors. Right now I don't really have, I've got the internal telemetry turned on, which is just the voltage that the receiver is getting, which, as you know, coming through the ESC, it's just getting its 5 volts. So I'm not really monitoring the battery voltage yet. I will go ahead and install the voltage sensor for that and plug it in here, and then I'll have that, but I just haven't done that yet. And then I've got my FPV goggles here, which I can use. What I'm going to do this first flight is just fly at line of sight, and I'm going to have this camera up against the screen like this, so that if I do stuff it into a tree somewhere or somewhere where I can't find it, I'll at least have a video record of where it might be just from that. So Wish me luck. Hopefully it'll still be in one piece in a few minutes, and we'll go from there. Sweet. Couldn't really see the landing. It went kind of